Welcome back to another relaxing video. I just hope one of these go viral. Today is a short relaxing story based on Red Dead Redemption 2. I will shut up now and let the story begin. Enjoy. The rain in St. Denis doesn't wash the grit off the cobblestones, it just makes the blood slicker. And right now, my horse is bleeding out in the mud. 30 lawmen are closing the perimeter with repeating shotguns, and I am looking at a $5,000 bounty that is about to cost me everything. We were only supposed to be in and out of the bank in 5 minutes, bags heavy with bearer bonds, blending right into the foggy midnight air like ghosts. But instead, I'm staring at a screen flashing critical health and listening to the absolute panic in Dutch's voice through my headset. My own heart is hammering louder than the gunfire, and every single trigger pull feels like gambling with my actual life, because in this game, one wrong turn or one misjudged jump over an iron gate means a 3-hour heist setup evaporates into a black mission failed screen. It all started because we got greedy, thinking we could play the system, hit the biggest vault in the Lemoyne territory, and slip away into the bayou before the local sheriff even finished his morning coffee. But Red Dead's doesn't just let you walk away with a fortune. The exact second the dynamite blew the vault doors off, the entire city transformed into a literal meat grinder. The ambient city noise cut out completely, replaced by that low, pulsing, dread-inducing violin track that lets you know the stakes just went through the roof. And I remember screaming into my mic for the crew to split up, but the smoke was so thick you couldn't even see the minimap. Now, I'm pinned behind a rotting wooden crate that's splintering into toothpicks under a barrage of lawmen bullets. My dead-eye meter is completely empty. I am fresh out of snake oil, and this is the exact moment where a casual evening playthrough turns into an absolute white-knuckle sweat fest. I have to make a choice right now to either drop the bags, leave the gold behind to guarantee a cowardly escape, or push directly through the firing line for the ultimate payday. And every single gamer knows that feeling, that split second where your brain says fall back, but your fingers click the thumbsticks forward anyway. I lunged out of cover, hip-firing dual Schofield revolvers and watching the muzzle flashes light up the dark alleyway in rhythmic bursts of pure desperation, yelling at my monitor as if the pixels could hear me, because the adrenaline is real, the pressure is suffocating, and the chaos is just beautiful. But the game wasn't done punishing us yet, because as we broke through the first wave and sprinted toward the trolley tracks, the sky opened up into a torrential downpour that obscured the snipers sitting on the roofs. I watched my buddy Charles take a round directly to the shoulder, his character model stumbling into the mud, dropping his sack of cash. And that's when the real panic set in, because this game doesn't just...
This audio was created with async.com.
And that's when the real panic set in, because this game doesn't just let your companions teleport to safety. I had to turn around, reverse my momentum into a hail of oncoming lead, and use my last remaining shotgun shell to blast a Pinkerton detective off his horse, just to buy Charles enough time to limp back onto his feet. We were burning through health cures like water. Our stamina bars were completely flashed red, and the law just kept spawning. An endless sea of blue uniforms and flashing lanterns cutting through the St. Denis fog. We finally managed to hijack a delivery wagon, slamming the horses into a frantic gallop down the narrow, twisting side streets, while Maxim guns opened fire from the main squares, chewing the wooden frame of our wagon to pieces. With every corner we drifted, the wheels screeched against the wet tracks, nearly flipping us into the brick storefronts, and honestly, it felt like trying to steer a cruise ship through a pinball machine while everyone is throwing grenades at you. By the time we reached the outskirts of the city, the wagon was smoking. 2 of our tires were riding on bare iron rims, throwing sparks into the night, and the swamp was looming ahead of us like a dark, alligator-infested sanctuary. We dumped the ruined wagon into a ditch, grabbed the waterlogged money bags, and waded waist-deep into the murky bayou water, listening to the distant baying of bloodhounds and the shouts of the search parties fading into the distance. My hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold the controller. My eyes were burning from forgetting to blink for 10 straight minutes, and looking down at the final take on the screen. We had lost half the crew and half the cut just to survive. But as the sun started to peek over the misty horizon, turning the swamp water into a golden reflection of survival, I knew we had just pulled off the most toxic, stressful, and legendary heist this channel has ever seen, and I wouldn't trade that absolute chaos for anything. Thank you all so much for watching, and for spending part of your time here with Mr. Gameplay Stories. I genuinely hope you enjoyed tonight's journey through the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another immersive gaming story, relaxing lore video, or cinematic adventure. And before you go, I would love to hear from you down in the comments. What would you like to see next on the channel? More Arthur Morgan facts, relaxing Red Dead Redemption 2 ambiance, Resident Evil lore, or maybe another deep dive into gaming history and hidden secrets? Let me know below, because your ideas help shape future videos here on this channel. Until next time, stay safe, keep riding forward, and I will see you all in the next adventure. Peace.